As I promised, I would explain it in a moment. Most blacks are homely, what they call Homely, homely or unattractive people like myself, who don't have a skill set that they can immediately use or that's certified, that's documented, that's immediately in demand. You know what you have to do? You got to work out here in the cold. It's now the temperature I think is like 12 or 11 degrees or something like that. You got to work out here in the cold. You gotta be in the cold. You gotta be out here in the cold, man. Working a night shift or working in the fish plant, a fish factory or something like that. Yeah, you gotta be out here in the cold. You gotta be doing work. See, these guys are working it out. They're working. They get inside. They're getting back inside warm cars. These are taxi drivers. It's not that hard, and they're from this climate. They get inside. They get inside warm vehicles. They ain't working out in no cold, standing up all night in fish factory. They ain't doing none of that, man. Hell no. Heck no. You know who does that? Mostly immigrants and foreigners, desperate immigrants. Even I'm going to show you a message of a woman who's from Kazakhstan. She's Russian, mixed. Her husband recently died. She says, "What, brother? I need more money than what I get from the Icelandic government. I work black." You know what that means? Why I work black? Black means illegal work. You know, and people say, and you should do it too. You need to work black too. But me being black and having terrorism hanging over my head, you know, by some Muslims who threw my name out there to the counter-terror nexus. I don't know who, what, why. I don't know to this day. I ended up blindfolded. I ended up shackled. I ended up mouth wrapped, hog tied behind my back, going someplace. I had no idea why in Singapore in October 2009. No idea. And kicked out with no charge. Yeah, no charge. See that guy that just sped through. You know what he just did? He took a piece of paper, like a newspaper, like a booklet, and he just dropped it and threw it somewhere. He's gone. He's gone. I saw him take it out like a package of booklets or whatever it was. He's gone. Magazine. He's gone. He's out of there. That fast. He ain't wasting no time out in this cold. See that kind of work, especially even in the United States, that kind of work for a black guy is difficult to get. And that is more culturally diverse, more ethnically diverse than here. In this society, it's real hard. If you do get it, you gotta look similar to the local indigenous ethnic group, meaning being Polish or being Slavic ancestry, where you don't stand out too much, as you don't look too much like a foreigner or outsider taking their jobs or their work. They're very protective about that. Yeah. So most of the time, the darker ethnic groups, see, that's a man and that's his woman, or his girlfriend, or his fiance, or maybe his wife. See, the man with the woman. See, I'm not allowed to have that. No, even by Muslims, they prevent me from having that. I'm not allowed to have a woman. Astaghfirullah, I say woman of my choice, in my own religion. My own religion, yeah, I'm not allowed to have that, man. Astaghfirullah. One woman tried to hit on me yesterday, or the day before, with red hair. She had 4 kids. A woman of the local ethnicity. Yeah. Strong sexual thing too. I can't do that kind of stuff. This is called zina. It's zina, man. I think I got problems now. You wait till you do that, man. Yeah. Wait till I do that, man. You really have problems, so I'm scared to death, man. Up here trying to nikah, and the people using this counterterrorism nexus thing or whatever it is against me to psychologically play with my mind, using Muslims up, playing with my mind about nikah and marriage and all that, and the people waiting and 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 waiting. Nikah, maybe we get married, maybe we get married, maybe we get married, maybe we get married, maybe get married, maybe get married, and you don't ever hear anything. I don't have no time for that. That kind of stuff, man. See, because you don't see, especially black Americans, you really don't see black Americans. You will see blacks, there'll be Africans, but not an American. It's rare, it's very rare, very rare. Listen, guys, most of them guys out, the black Americans, they get in a car, they disappear out, and you never see them guys out. The few Afro-Americans are around. Very few out. Very few around now. Them guys get in the car, they disappear out, and people don't even interact with them. Nobody knows where they are, man. Where the black American guys are. Nobody knows. So I did a movement. You have 60 minutes to get out. This is what I felt like. when I was leaving the U.S. You have 60 minutes to get out. I got the hell out of there, man, with basically the shirt on my back for a chance of the opportunity. And the Indian guy, the Mansour, the Ahmadiyya, which is known to have intelligence links with the British, MI5, MI6, they known for it. He tells me, says to me, don't you think, how you think you could leave and not have anything and be prepared? Like, people keep bringing this up in my face. How can you go somewhere and not be prepared? And I have things, and why the Muslim community is mad? Because things work out for me. The guy offered me a contract. When people thought, even one Christian minister guy, he was talking to Jibreel as if he was being fed by the U.S. Embassy, because they have U.S. Embassy staff that are part of this Franklin's church. It's called Philadelphia. He was saying, you'll never get a visa. You'll never work here. You'll never get a job here. Guy offered me a contract. Yeah, contract. It was good, man. The guy offered me a contract, and it was open-ended. I could have did whatever the hell I wanted to do. Whatever I wanted to do. I could have did with that contract. I blew it, man. I'm fucked, man. Excuse my language. Yeah, screwed. Stuck for a lot out there. I'm screwed, man. Yeah, and I make all the salat, Isha and Fajr. I make all the salah. I do all the salah. See, but for me being a Muslim, I got to marry a Muslim woman. I can't, you're smoking and drinking and all that. I can't do that. Man. No, man. I gotta marry a Muslim woman. And the people playing games with me, man, with the nikah. They playing games, psychological games, man. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, man, I have my buttocks. As you can see, I'm standing up next to the radiator in my backside. My ass next to the radiator because I'm cold out. It's cold. You see a lot of these ethnic groups, it ain't cold for them. They be out there colder than this, near zero, to get a cigarette. Near zero, not me. I don't want no parts of that. The problem is the economies are not in the darker complexion countries or the warmer countries. The economies are not as robust as cold weather countries. So you got to come here. So most people that look like me, who are not American or look like me, they're doing labor work at night in uncomfortable conditions. Better than the Khalij, of course. The Gulf states, the way they treat workers, but still uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. You be dead tired, man. You come in. The only thing you can do is sleep and rest, and you be in pain. You be relishing as the time ticks down that you got to go back into your work. That you have to go back to some place that you don't even like, and you don't even like the people. You don't want to live like that, man. Live your life like that, going in someplace middle of the night. You don't even like it. It's cold. You don't have nobody. See, a lot of guys put up with that, like guys who pick up the garbage, the trash, stuff like that. You know why they do that? Because they got women. They got women at home, man, that encourage them to work. Like a lot of Latino brothers, in California and stuff like that, what they call trabajando. They work hard because they got women. They got families of women. They call mujeres. They got women, man. You go to work. You ain't got no woman. What the hell am I go to work for? Why am I go to work for? Huh? For what? You got no more. What they call cariñoso. You ain't got no cariñoso. You ain't got no. Yeah, you ain't got nothing. Physicality. What the hell am I going to work for every night, man? By myself, man. It's not encouraged by himself, man. But with the women, you do all that. You see, you go there, you know what I'm saying? Cocina, fix the comida, all that, man. By yourself, who the hell cooking for me, man? So people say, why is it that I come here by myself, and not know anything, and why I didn't do that? I know what I'm doing. And the chance worked. I was offered a contract in writing. I was ready to show the Muslim community the contract so they could see it in writing. I still have it and everything. Open-ended contract. I could have did what I wanted. The guy was even supporting me to get a tax ID number. And the Muslims took so long. They delayed and delayed. Tomorrow after tomorrow. Next week after next week. So long that I lost the job. The guy said, look, man, he said, listen, man, he said, I had to give it to somebody else, because you took so long. I thought you left. I thought I would never hear anything or whatever. There's so much delays. I had to give it to somebody else, and the weather's turning cold now. The job was ready. I was holding it for you, man. This is the type of Muslims we have going on, man, out here, man. In Iceland, these are the type of Muslims. A lot of them, a lot of people with nifaq, munafiqeen. A lot. So there was this little woman the other day, this little redhead woman, but similar to this, but a little bigger, 4 kids. Was coming right on to you, man. And I'm not into the pequeños. They call it the pequeños. They call it what they call the bajitas. The bajitas. I'm not into that, man. The bajitas. No, man. I have garden what they call samin wa matin. What they call lahm. What they call punto. Gemot. Yeah, I didn't have women like that. There's a lot of them in the Muslim Ummah. A lot, man. There's a lot of sisters like that who are heavier sisters, over 100 kilos. A lot of them want to get married. And even older sisters, man. Older sisters. Africa, India, South, Southeast Asia, Pakistan. A lot of them over big Philly, what they call Philly in Pakistan. More than 100 kilos. A lot of them, man, trying to get married. But they're all locked up with these families. These messed up families, man. Locked up, man. And some guy like myself come along, see a guy like that come along. And he asks, see the woman in front of him is Asian. The woman in front of him is Chinese or South Asian or Vietnamese. See what I'm talking about? I was just getting ready to say it. They showed it right there, see? But a guy like that come along, they give him their daughter quick. Even if he said, okay, I'll convert, I'll say that I'm Muslim, but between him and the girl, it's a deal. He ain't taking Islam. He'll just do it in front of everybody. He's just saying, take Islam in front of everybody, but he ain't becoming Muslim. You understand? You feel me? Yeah. He ain't good. He's going to get in that hole, in that love tunnel. Allah forgive me for saying that, man. Yeah, that's what he want, man. Stuff for the Lord out there, man. I don't like using vulgarities, man. That's what he want, man. He don't care about being Muslim. They just happened in Malaysia. The guy married a princess, man. He did the showboat, for becoming Muslim. The guy ain't becoming a Muslim. He just wants some hole, man. Some of that love tunnel, that hole. I'm telling you, man. You Muslim like 20s, almost 30 damn years, man. And you can't get anybody decent to marry. Stuck for the law, Azim. Stuck for the law. Because I told you, especially targeted by a Sufism effort to ensure that I don't get a Zawj the Salihah. That's what they call it in Arabic. Zawja Salihah. Umra'ah Salihah. And Umra'ah Salihah wa Mateen. Samin wa Mateen. But in the right kind of way, Samin. Or Zawja Salihah or Istri Salihah, but Gemuk. They are definitely making sure I don't this effort, and it's using a lot of the electronics out, emails, phone, any communications I try to do, they can filter it, they can catch it, and sometimes I have to do things outside of it without making a phone call, impromptu, so they don't catch it, man. But I'm talking about good things, benign, not anything to harm anybody out. Benign things, innocent things that make a business have a chance for me and my mother. I'm trying to start a business. If I can get this shit going, Allah forgive me for cursing out. New York is cursed a lot out. Allah forgive us. If I can get it going, me and my mother will not have to worry about nothing for money out. Minimum $100,000 a month in income. 100,000 euros. Easy. If I can get this started, but I can't get any investment. And then if I tell the people that potential, then people get envious. See that I'm black, they ain't gonna help you. I hate using the race card, man, but people see that out. They might not, it's too much money for you, man. It's too much money. See, everywhere, all these young men, these men are younger than I am. These men are like half my age. You see walking? Half my age, y'all. They're only like 20-something, man. I'm almost 50. Now I am 50 years old. I'm almost 50. 50 years old. 50 years old. And you can't, and I can't marry. I can't nikah. 50 years old. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Lord, you still can't get married to nobody. Astaghfirullah, a'udhu billah. So there's been a heavy effort by Muslims especially, maybe in collusion with Western intelligence, US or whatever, I don't know what, to ensure that I don't have any segue to be able to rest anywhere, to be able to have a peaceful life anywhere in the world, to rest and to have safety, income, comfort, home and hearth, Hearth, home and hearth, food, nutrition, stable nutrition, diet, all that, to make sure that I don't have any of that. Muslims is involved with this. Muslims, a'udhu billah. I seek refuge in Allah, man. I'm hoping this fastest car comes up. It was a license plate DXA or DX497.